Hello there, Yuri's here, and today is Monday, the 30th of October, and here is what I learned from people during past week and what you can learn less than in 5 minutes. How to increase your rates, the power of collaboration, a beauty that's hard to see, how music influences your mood, and creating while having fun. So check it out. First, during the Freelance Sucks conversation, Anthony Muhye shared with me a client's perspective on a freelancer asking for increasing rates.
I'm a client as well on Upwork.
Yeah.
And wow, sometimes it's tough because you have a certain budget for the project and the freelancer asking for more money is always difficult. So what I would suggest is make sure that you've given them enough value as a freelancer, and then you can start asking for more. But if you haven't, be reasonable because things are getting hard for everybody right now.
It reminded me of a $0 invoice method, which means that if you are doing more than you agreed to, send your client an invoice that mentions how much it costs, then add the discount equal to the same amount, and you'll have an invoice with nothing to pay for it. And at some point, you can take all your 0 invoices, go to a client and say, hey, here is what value I'm bringing to you. Let's talk about increasing a rate. It'll be a really fact-based conversation. Second, you may have heard me saying that there is a little bit of a lack of collaboration in the community world. But on Thursday, Tim McDonald, Jess Hobbs, Natalie Roddick Marson, Jeffrey Roe, John Summers, Karen Melissa Jones, Karen Ball Carbonell, Ruth Diaz, John Nunn, Lou Branskop, Samantha Vania Logan, Victoria Cumberbatch, Nicola Early, Safia Mohammed, Margaret Egbulham, Jay Elango, and some more folks gathered to work together on the updating of Community Manager Manifesto. It was more than 20 people working together, and I saw how powerful community builders are when all in one room and working on a joint goal, and I learned that we can do a lot. So let's make the community world better together. Third, during the community life conversation, Jess Hobbs told me how beautiful may be things that are just about our heads, but which we might miss.
You're far enough into the Sierras that there's not all the light pollution, and you really do see the Milky Way and you see everything. And you forget that exists above our head because so often we're in spaces that have too much light pollution. And it's amazing. It's amazing that that's above our head every night, but it's often hard to see.
Fourth, listening to Andrew Huberman's podcast about the importance of music, I've learned that listening to positive, happy music just for 9 minutes can improve our mood, and 13 minutes of sad music helps to process sad feelings faster. You have to check the whole episode. There are so many more interesting things about music, so find it in the comments. Fifth, during the Freelance Sucks conversation, Saddouk shared with me the secret of his being so amazingly creative.
Be myself and be authentic most of the time. And having fun is very important for me. And I want to have fun myself. If I have fun, if I enjoy what I'm doing, I think it's just kind of infectious to others. So I'm the one who has to be entertained by my content and what I create. And then whoever wants to join me and to have fun with me, feel free to join me.
And just like that, these were 5 things I've learned from people during this week. And what have you learned? Share it in the comments here or on LinkedIn or whenever, and let's connect. If you learned something new, share this episode with your friend. That's it. I'm done. See you next week.